And now, BillyCBoxing.com presents Thumbs Up, Thumbs Down with Billy C. Here he is, Billy C.
And we're coming at you from the Billy C Studios in Lake George, New York. I'm Bill Calogero, and it's time for today's Thumbs Up, Thumbs Down for May 24th in the year 2012. We're bringing this to you from BillyCBoxing.com, so check it out, www.BillyCBoxing.com. All right, I got a couple of them, but they're a little long-winded, okay? Thumbs up goes to Chad Dawson for deciding to go down to 168 pounds to fight Andre Ward, which is tentatively scheduled for early September. I love this fight. I love it whether it was at 168 pounds or 175 pounds. However, I felt that Ward needed to remain at 168 and fight Bute should Bute win this weekend against Carl Froch. It's a big if, okay? Now, I believe by Chad Dawson making the move to go down to 168 pounds, we're guaranteed that should Bute win, that will set up a fight between Lucien Bute and the winner of Chad Dawson and Andre Ward, which I think is a good matchup, okay? I would like to see Andre Ward. I would have liked to see Andre Ward fight Lucien Bute, both fighters going into the fight undefeated. But, hey, I also give credit where credit's due. Chad Dawson is doing the right thing for moving down. You know, either way, it's leaving that door open for us. I give them a thumbs up for doing that, especially to Chad Dawson for showing me that he's willing to do what he's got to do to get the big fights. And you know what? He should, because he's been kind of been hanging around in that fighting the old guy thing for so long. So a thumbs up to Chad Dawson. Thumbs up to Juan Manuel Marquez. Why? For walking away from a proposed fight in July at Dallas Cowboys Stadium. And the reason is because one of the three guys that he's put out there that he's willing to fight has not come up with an agreement with them. They're turning down the offers that Juan Manuel Marquez made, and finally the deadline came. Juan Manuel Marquez said, forget about it. I'm not fighting in the States. I will fight in July in Mexico, and I'll look forward to my last farewell fight in the States, which will take place sometime in the fall, tentatively in November. He's hoping it's going to be against Manny Pacquiao for a fourth time. If not Manny Pacquiao, I believe that it will be against Eric Morales for them both to say goodbye to the sport of boxing. The reason why I'm giving him a thumbs up is because, you know what? It's his baseball. He gets to pitch. He's the guy. The thumbs down actually goes to the people that are trying to play hardball with him. Juan Manuel Marquez is the draw. Juan Manuel Marquez is a pound-for-pound fighter. Juan Manuel Marquez is a Hall of Fame fighter. He should get to dictate what the deal is with these other fighters. I think the greed factor kept them out of it. Thumbs up for Juan Manuel Marquez for not budging. I love it. Thumbs up for him. Okay, here we go. Thumbs down to John Wirt. He's the CEO of Roy Jones Jr. Square Ring Promotional Company. Thumbs down for him for letting Roy continue his career and making a statement, and I quote, Roy has set his goal to win the Cruiserweight title. That's his new thing. His new thing? It looks like an irrational thinking, John. It looks like Roy Jones Jr. is not thinking clearly. What are you supposed to do? Are you just worried about your paycheck every week? Or do you care about Roy Jones Jr.? If I were you, I would step in and say, Roy, it's over. Since his last major accomplishment, which was winning the World Heavyweight title in 2003, Jones has looked marginal at best. He's fought 13 times, and he's compiled a 6-win and 7-loss record. And out of those 7 losses, he was knocked out not once, not twice, not 3 times, 4 times. And they were all brutal knockouts. His last fight was a win in December, but he struggled to beat Max Alexander, who's nothing more than a club-level fighter. Enough is enough, Roy. Call it a career. Move on to your next stage of your life. Continue your ringside analyst position. It's a great thing. Come on, man. Do it while you still can. Thumbs down to John Ward for not looking out for his man. Thumbs down. My last thumbs down goes to Greg Sirp and the ABC, which is the Association of Boxing Commissions, for his attempts to go outside of their already voluntary membership base here in the United States and squeak over to Europe. He's requesting all the major sanctioning bodies to not allow world title fights to take place in Germany. He said, according to Sirp, Oliver McCall was under suspension, and Germany let him fight anyway. I think maybe the ABC should police our own commissions first. That's right. They should be they should be policing our own commissions. Maybe they should look into if a medical suspension is warranted. Maybe they should look if a medical suspension should have been lifted and was not. I know for a fact that the Mohegan Sun Boxing Commission has made errors in the past. They've done it with us. They've prevented fighters from fighting to earn a living based on a mistake that they made that they never admitted and never even owned up to. They eventually lifted the suspension, but it was their mistake to begin with. You know, we need, the ABC says that they're looking out for the well-being of the fighters. They're acting like they're trying to protect the fighter here, in this case, Oliver McCall. But are they really? Are they really trying to protect the fighter? When I presented my case to the president of ABC, Tid Lockenbaugh, I said it's an easy solution from this day forward. Every young fighter that wants to become a professional and they're in the process of getting their federal ID from their home state, they need to undergo a CAT scan, a head scan, okay? Put it on record. Put it on record so that when a doctor evaluates this kid down the road after 10, 12 fights, maybe he gets knocked out, maybe he takes a beating, whatever, it gives them an opportunity to compare the two scans. On one side, you have a normal, on the other one, you have the one after the knockout, and it can make an educated decision on whether that fighter needs to get a suspension, whether that fighter needs to stop fighting, or whatever the case is. Right now, they have nothing to go by. All they do is they reach they reach a decision based on within tolerance. Go ask your doctor; they'll tell you that CAT scans and X-rays and everything are always mentioned within tolerance. So if something falls within tolerance, they let it go. There could be a problem there. If the ABC was really concerned about the fighters, they would be concerned about doing something like this, rather than the answer I got from Tim himself was, well, it costs a lot of money, and if the promoters had to spend all this extra money, we wouldn't have the fights. Are you looking out for the fighters, or are you looking out for the promoters, or are you looking out for your membership fees? What are you doing, the ABC? You know, listen, if you want to protect the fighters, then protect the fighters, damn it. Don't try and make other sanctioning bodies conform to what you're doing. We're talking about in the United States for ABC. Germany, last time I checked, is not in the United States, so don't make it like they have to conform to the ABC. Let the ABC get their own stuff straight first before they start dictating to everybody else. You want to save fighters, you want to help fighters, have young fighters get a head scan before they get their federal ID. It'll help us down the road. Trust me, it'll be a true way to protect the fighters. Hey, man, until tomorrow, ciao, baby.